Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I thought that I would try another reading for a 24-hour vlog. I have a 3-day weekend coming up from school, so that's great. Gives me plenty of time. Also, today is February 14th. We are halfway through the month, and although I have read 3 books, although I have finished 3 books, only one of them was actually a book on my TBR. So I need to get some books read because I have 8 books on my TBR, but only one of them has been finished. I am in the middle of Reckless by Elsie Silver. Let's see, my Kindle says I'm exactly 50% of the way through, 2 hours and 36 minutes left in the book. So I'm going to start by finishing this, and I will still have, over 20 hours left if it only takes me 2 hours and 36 minutes to finish that. So plenty of other things to read. I also have The Measure by Nikki Erlich. I do have this on my Kindle, but I got the physical book from the libraries as well, because sometimes I need like a physical book and a Kindle book. Like, I want to read a physical book, but in bed I want to read the Kindle book because, anyway, it doesn't matter. I have the physical book, so I have this to read. I also have Deadlands Hunted by Skye Melky Wegner. Melky Wegner? I'm not sure how to say this author's name. This is another book off my TBR, and again, just trying to get stuff read because I have 7 books left to finish. I'm in the middle of 3 of them. I'm also listening to They Thought They Were Free by Milton Mayer. I am almost halfway done with that one. And I'm also listening / reading. I'm like immersively reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I'm like 30% of the way in that, maybe. I think I'm like a little over 4 hours left. So I'm still reading those, but again, trying to get some stuff actually finished before the end of the month. If I do get these and Reckless finished, then I will start with Legendborn. I had to get this from the library because when I had an Amazon gift card and I went to order the hardcover off Amazon and they didn't have the hardcover available, so I got it from the library. I do have the second one in this series called Bloodmarked, and I ordered that, so if I finish the rest of my TBR, then I could read that. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, it is 4:05, just kidding. It is 4:05 on February 14th. Let's start our timer. I have it set 23, it changed a second ago, 23 hours, 29 seconds. So I will be done. This says at 4:06 tomorrow. However, I'm going to pause it right now because I'm not reading right now. I'm not going to do the whole stay awake for 24 hours. It's already in the evening. I need rest to get anything done. But since I have a 3-day weekend and it's Friday, like I don't have to go to school until Tuesday, I should have time to finish this whole 24 hours before I have to go back to work on Tuesday. So this is my intro. I'm going to get off of here now and I'm going to go start reading more of Reckless, and I'll check in with you soon. All right, bye. I don't know how this looks. I'm still trying to figure out this new camera. By the way, I got a new camera. Still trying to figure it out. So, looking at this, I have 22 hours, 15 minutes left. I have been reading Reckless by Elsie Silver. Have not finished it. It says I'm 71% of the way through, 1 hour and 22 minutes left. This is why I started this 24 hours on a Friday, because I knew, like, my husband got home, everyone needed dinner, I've been texting with my besties, like, I just knew that life was gonna happen and I can't do a full 24 hours in 24 hours. What did I say? 22 hours, 15 minutes. So I've only been reading for 1 hour and 45 minutes. And it is now 9:01. I started this at 4:05. I am still going to read tonight because it's only 9:01, but I'm also watching some movies. If you don't know, I go to movie trivia once a week on Thursdays. And this week's theme is Marvel movies, or is Marvel in general. So I'm going through and like watching some of the Marvel movies, which I've seen all of them. So I'm like watching the movies while I'm reading, while I'm dealing with my family, and still reading. I am going to read some more tonight. I probably will not check in again tonight. I'll check in the morning and let you know how I'm doing as far as reading. Right now, an hour and 45 minutes in, and I'm doing pretty well on Reckless. I will hopefully finish it tonight. Not quite sure. I don't know. It's also, I've had a whole day of work. I'm tired. We'll see what I get finished tonight. If I don't finish it tonight, then I will definitely finish it tomorrow in the morning. And then after I finally finish Reckless, I'm planning on reading The Measure by Nikki Erlick. We'll see how much I get done tonight, and I will check in again with you tomorrow. All right. Once again, it will be an entire evening for me, but just a few minutes for you. Few seconds even. So I'll see you soon. All right. Bye. Good morning. It is day 2 of reading for 24 hours. Again, not reading 24 hours straight. Had to sleep. And also, you know, my family gets crazy. Kids need stuff, husband needs stuff, anything. And, you know, all that stuff. So we have 21 hours, 40 minutes left. Doing pretty good. Still have not finished Reckless. Almost done. 78% of the way through. It says I have exactly an hour left. Should definitely be able to get that done this morning. And then I think I decided I'm going to restart The Measure after I finish Reckless, just because I'm kind of in the mood to read that book. That's my morning check-in. It is 10:25 on Saturday. So I do have some things to do. I need to film. I need to edit. We have to go grocery shopping. But as long as I get like a little over 7 hours in today, since I have 3 days, I've calculated that I need about 7 hours a day. I should be able to get more than 7 hours today. And that would be great, because I would love it to not take 4 days to read 24 hours, which is pretty sure what happened in the summer when I tried this. I definitely know it took several days for me to actually equal out to 24 hours. So hopefully this time it doesn't take, hopefully I won't need all of those days. Anyway, I'm rambling. Even though it's 10:30 in the morning, I'm still kind of asleep. So I'm going to get off of here now and start reading, and I will check in with you when I am done with Reckless. All right, talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, I'm here with a check-in. I just finished Flawless. We have 20 hours, 17 minutes left, so it took me longer than an hour to finish. It always does. I get distracted very easily. So I ended up really liking that one. I can see why people like this series. I like Elsie Silver's writing. I was way more invested than I thought I would be, considering it was a cowboy romance. Don't really care about cowboys, but I ended up really liking that one. I'm going to start The Measure now by Nikki Erlick. This is like, I don't know, sci-fi? It's science fiction kind of, where basically like one morning everybody wakes up and goes out to their doorstep, and there is a box on their doorstep. There's a box on their porch, and inside the box has a note or something that tells them exactly how long they're going to live. And so then like society goes into chaos. I assume. I don't know. Haven't started it yet. But I'm going to read that now. So I'm actually going to stop and get some lunch because it is 12:15 and I haven't eaten lunch yet. So I'm going to stop and eat. I'm also watching some movies. I have like Marvel movies on in the background. I go to trivia on Thursdays, and this week's theme is Marvel. So I'm, watching those while I'm reading. Anyway, doesn't matter. Rambling. Okay, so I'm going to go grab some lunch and then get back to reading, and I will check in with you soon. All right, bye. Hello, here is a check-in. It is now 5:10 at night. I have 18 hours, 18 minutes left. Didn't know that I stopped like that. I've started reading The Measure. I am on page 90. I really like this so far. And I'm seeing a lot of parallels. All the books I'm reading lately have been like parallels to real life right now, which is not exactly exciting, but it's there where it's about a marginalized community, basically, because it's like, what happens is one day on like, I think it's March 1st, doesn't say, it's the beginning of March. Every person in the world over the age of 22 gets a box on their doorstep, and in the box, the description says the measure of your life. So the length, there's a piece of string inside that shows the length of your life. And so, you know, people are grappling with, do they want to know? Do they not want to know? And then if you have a long string, then you're great. But if you have a short string, that means you could only have 3, 10, 20 years left, depending on the length of the string. So then the short stringers, like, insurance companies won't cover them anymore because they're like, you have a short string, you're gonna die, we're not gonna pay for these tests. Banks won't grant them business loans because they're like, you're gonna die in 3 years, why would we fund your business? So it's just about like separating people, and that's what America is all about right now. But anyway, I really like it so far. You're following 5 or 6 characters, and you're kind of seeing how all of their lives are intertwined together, and there's some connection between them. I'm really enjoying it. That's the long and short of it. I'm really enjoying it. So, doing good on reading. Again, I'd like to try to get 7 hours in today, so I'd like to get down to 14 hours left. So I have at least 4 hours left of reading tonight. I don't know if I'll get that. We'll see. Because, you know, I ate, I had to go grocery shopping. Tomorrow I don't have anything planned. My son might have practice, so there's that, but I can read at his practice. My husband may end up taking him, and he may not have practice, I don't know. So should have more time tomorrow to read, and hopefully not as many distractions. So also, I know that this is like a reading vlog, but I got the new Dr. Pepper Blackberry, and I just wanted to try it, because why not? Okay, so I wanted to try it. So we're gonna open it and see. We're gonna do a live taste test. I mean, it's not live because I'm recording this, but you'll see my reaction right away. Unless it's a bad one, and then maybe I'll edit it out. I can't get the lid off. Okay, you just saw me open it. Smells weird. Okay, here we go. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's really sweet, and I don't know if it's super sweet because I got the zero sugar one, because I feel that like Dr. Pepper Zero is sweeter, which is weird because it really does taste like Dr. Pepper, but like the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper is way too sweet for me. This one's actually pretty good. Of course, if you don't like blackberry, then you're gonna hate it. No, I like it. I approve. If you like blackberry and you like Dr. Pepper, check it out. Okay, that was just a random tangent that we all went on there. Hope you enjoyed it. So anyway, I am going to get back to reading. I'm not quite hungry for dinner yet, so not gonna eat, but I am continuing my Marvel movie marathon for trivia. I am up to The Incredible Hulk because I'm watching them in cinematic universe order. So it was Captain America, Captain Marvel, the first two Iron Man movies, and then The Incredible Hulk. And after this is Thor, the first Thor. I probably won't make it through all of them before trivia on Thursday, but it's fun to, you know, it's fun to just watch them and see them. Some of them I've seen many, many times. The Incredible Hulk, I've only seen it once when it first came out in 2008. So it's also just fun to go back and kind of watch that. And that's how I read too. Like, I have to have background noise, and a lot of times I'll put on a movie or a show or YouTube in the background while I'm reading. I don't want you to think like I'm not reading as much because I'm getting distracted by the TV, or I'm just letting the timer run, but I'm not actually reading, because not that it matters. I don't have to justify myself to you. but I will because I'm still very self-conscious and have social anxiety. So it's typical for me to have something playing in the background while I'm reading anyway, because I just need background noise. Anywho, I'm gonna go now and read some more and keep watching The Incredible Hulk. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, it is 9:48 on Saturday. I have 15 hours, 37 minutes left. So done pretty good today. I'm still reading The Measure, but I am on page 230 out of 350. So definitely over halfway done. Still really enjoying this. Still feel like it's a very good commentary on what's happening in the world right now. Not the world, just America. But enjoying it. Probably won't finish it tonight, but I will definitely be able to finish it tomorrow, and then I will start reading. I think I'm gonna go with Deadlands just to get another book. That one's short and young adult, I believe, so I should be able to get it finished pretty quickly. I'm still gonna read some more tonight, but I'm not gonna do another check-in. I'm getting tired and trying to watch a movie with my husband while I read, and I just don't want to get back on camera again tonight. So I will check in with you again tomorrow. We are still not even halfway through this challenge, but feel like we've made pretty good progress considering how much I've had to do like earlier today and then how much I got distracted last night. So again, doing well. Still have 2 full days to finish this challenge. Don't think that it will take 2 full days to finish it, but also if I did split it into 2, it'd be almost 8 hours a day. Anyway, we'll see. Again, don't have very much happening tomorrow, so I should be able to get a good chunk of reading finished then. All right, I'm gonna sign off now, and I will check in with you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. We are now on day 3 of reading for 24 hours. It's 10:30. I didn't read any more last night, but I did get up and read some more this morning. We have 14 hours and 30 minutes left. So, not doing too badly. Still reading The Measure by Nikki Erlich. I'm on page 260. I'm on page 260. There are 350 pages, so like 90 pages left. Definitely will be able to finish this today. Doing really well. Really enjoying it. I know I've said that already, but still really enjoying this. And now like all the characters are starting to come together and figure out how they are connected, and I'm really enjoying that. And in the background, continuing with my Marvel movie marathon, I am on to Iron Man 3. So last night we watched Avengers, then we watched Thor 2, which in my opinion is one of the worst Marvel movies. Yeah, don't like that one. So, but we watched it. Now we're on to Iron Man 3, and when this one is done, we will be on to Captain America Winter Soldier. I know you don't care, but I'm enjoying it. I haven't seen some of these movies in a very long time. I think Iron Man 3 I've only seen once. So it's been fun to go back and watch them. And it's fun to watch them like in the chronological order, not in the order that they were released. So I don't know, it's interesting, and my hyper focus is now this is what I'm doing. So I will be finishing the cinematic universe, because once I start something, I gotta finish it. That's not true at all. I have so many series that I have not finished. I'm rambling. I'm gonna go and get back to reading and get back to my movie. All right, I'll check in with you probably after I finish The Measure, because I'm almost done with it. So, all right, talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, I am here with an update. I have 12 hours, 47 minutes left. It is now 1:08 in the afternoon. I finished The Measure. Oh, hey, I didn't even realize that this like kind of matches my sweater. Anyway, really liked this. Think I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Almost a 5-star, just something about it doesn't quite feel 5-star, but 4.5, really, really enjoyed it. Since I still have almost 13 hours left, I am starting my next book. I'll be reading Deadlands Hunted. This is an ARC copy I got from my mom. This is, it says age 8 to 12, so that's middle grade. I don't really know. So not even young adult, middle grade, I think. It's about dinosaur kingdoms, princes of the dinosaur kingdoms. I don't know. It just looked cool. Like, I like that cover. It looked cool when I saw it, and so I decided to pick it up. So I'm gonna read it. This one should not take long, like font very big, because again, middle grade. I'm just looking to see. 2, 3. Oh, there's a bonus chapter in the end. It is 285 pages, it looks like. But again, big font, so that shouldn't take me too long. And then I guess I'll decide what to read after that. But I'm happy because I finished 3 books off of my 8-book TBR. Again, I finished 2 other books in February, but they weren't on my TBR. So that was one reason I wanted to do that this weekend. Like, do this reading challenge this weekend, is to get some more books off of my TBR, because I only had 8 and I had only finished 1 2 days ago. And now I finished 3. And when I finish this, we'll have finished 4. Rambling again. All right, I'm going to continue with my movie marathon. I'm almost done with Winter Soldier. After this, I think, is Guardians of the Galaxy, which I really like. So I'm excited to watch that. And gonna get back to reading. So I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, bye. Hello, I'm here with another check-in. We have 8 hours, 42 minutes left. Doing pretty good with that. I don't remember, we're like 12 hours, I think, 12 something, last time I checked in. I finished The Deadlands Hunted. This is a middle grade novel. So when it says like dinosaur kingdoms and like dinosaur prince, it was actual dinosaurs, which I guess if you look at the cover, like there's dinosaurs, so maybe I should know that. I didn't know it was actual dinosaurs. But I really liked this. Reading the note in the back, this is the beginning of a trilogy. I don't know what the second one's out. That one's called Deadlands Trapped. It's on the back. I don't know anything about the third one. This is a story of friendship and found family, and had some fighting and some espionage. It was cute. I think I'm gonna give it to my daughter to see if she might like it, because yeah, it was cute and easy read. Again, middle grade fantasy, but I really liked it. It is 7:45 now, so obviously not gonna get this all completed today since we still have almost 9 hours left. But I am gonna keep reading tonight. I think I'm gonna read a book on my Kindle, which I can't find now. I don't remember. Oh, it's right here. It's right next to me. The next book I think I'm gonna read, wake up, is called Men, Murder, and Makeup by Shane K. Morton. This is another book that I pulled out of my TBR jar. It's one that it was an Amazon first read like several years ago. It's about, I don't know. It's about a man who's a writer, but he uses a female pen name, but he's also a drag queen? Nah, I can't remember. It has to do with drag queens, and it's like a mystery thriller. I don't know, sounds interesting. Obviously it sounded interesting when I downloaded it. So yeah, I think that's the next book that I'm gonna start. We'll see how I like it, and I will check in after I get a little bit farther into it, or get into it at all, because I haven't even started it. So, all right, I'll check in with you in a little bit. Bye. Hello. This is gonna be my last check-in for today. It's 9:45. I'm getting ready to get in bed, and I will still keep reading, but again, don't want to get on camera again tonight. So here's an update. I have 7 hours, 35 minutes left. Doing pretty good. So yeah, we had 15 and a half hours this morning, like left when I started reading this morning. So I've done pretty good. Again, I am gonna read some more tonight. I am reading Men, Murder, and Makeup. It is odd. I'm 31% of the way through. My Kindle says I have 2 hours, 45 minutes left. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Like, it's a very easy read, obviously, because I just started it and I'm already, 30 something percent of the way through. I already forgot what I said, 31. but like the characters are kind of annoying, and our main character is gay and he has a gay best friend, and they're like, but like there's a way to write a gay character without being like a gay stereotype, and that almost the way they talk almost feels like that. I'm hoping that that will continue to change. It's really only when those two characters, like our main character and his best friend Corey, when they interact, is really when it gets bad. And they haven't been on page together very much, so the rest of it hasn't been like that. It was just kind of annoying, and it like started off really jarringly, and I didn't really like that. So basically this book is about a man named Victor. He is a hairdresser in this small town called Maple Bay, I think. And he is also a drag performer on the weekends in the local drag club. And in this small town, there is a reclusive writer named Vicky Dean, and nobody knows that Victor is Vicky. Even his best friend does not know that. And in the first chapter, the mayor of the town gets shot, and someone says that they saw Vicky Dean's car driving away, so they think she's the one who did it. And Victor's like, well, I know that she didn't because I was here at this festival. Anyway, so murder mystery, you know, and Vicky writes murder mystery books. So she's like a best-selling author. Anyway, I don't know. It's interesting so far. I'm going to keep reading it because it's an easy read. And that's all the update I have for right now. So I'm going to continue reading. Probably going to go to bed soon, or at least get in bed, and I will check in the morning, and we'll kind of do a recap and see what we have left. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, this is my first check-in for the last day of this 24-hour reading vlog. We have 5 hours and 15 minutes left. 5 hours and 16 minutes left. We will definitely be finishing this today. I read some more last night, and then I got up and read some more this morning. It is now 11:12. I figured I wouldn't update you until I finished Men, Makeup, and Murder. Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about it. Probably a 3. It was a fast read. I probably won't think about it again. I don't know. I just finished it, so I gotta kind of gather my thoughts. I don't know. It was just a 3. It's like middle of the road for me. Apparently there are several books in this series, at least 5. I don't think I'll be reading any of the other ones. Anyway, so, but with that, we have finished 4 books in this vlog. So that's great. We finished Reckless. I have finished Reckless. I finished The Measure. I finished The Deadlands, Hunted, and then I finished Men, Makeup, and Murder. Gosh, that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so I finished 5 books total on my TBR. I have 3 books left. I don't want to start Legendborn right now because I really want to take my time with that book. And I know that since I have 5 hours left in this reading challenge, I would just kind of rush through it, and I don't want to, because although it is a reread for me, I really want to take my time with it. And then I'm in the middle of listening to They Thought They Were Free, almost done with that one. And then Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Again, that one I'm immersive reading. So I'm like listening to it while I'm reading, and I can't do that while I'm watching TV. And this is a really long explanation to say I'm mood reading and picking a new book. That's not on my TBR at all. I also have only read 1 horror book so far this month, which was an ARC that came out. It's an ARC that's being published in April. I haven't even talked about that one. So I decided to pick up When the Reckoning Comes by LaTanya McQueen. Although this had a library sticker, this is a book that I bought at the library sale last spring, so it's a book that I own. It is about childhood friends. One of the friends moves away and has come back to their hometown because 2 of them are getting married. But there's like ghosts at this... It's an old plantation, I think, and there's ghosts. So even if it's not horror, it's horror adjacent because of ghosts. And I've heard so many good things about this. I've been wanting to read it for a while. Again, it's another book off of my physical TBR. And it's pretty short. It's 237 pages. So in theory, I should be able to finish this or fairly close to it by the time this reading vlog is done. Sweet. Okay. All right. I just got a text that my daughter's orthodontist appointment got moved up, so I'm gonna go take her to the orthodontist, and then I will be back after I do that, have some lunch, and start reading this book. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello. I'm here with a check-in. It is later in the evening. It is now 6:40. Took my daughter to the orthodontist. Let's see, I haven't updated you at all since I started the book. Took my daughter to the orthodontist, had lunch, read, watched some more movies. I'm on to Spider-Man. I have 3 hours, 21 minutes left. And again, 6:40. Still shouldn't have a problem getting this done tonight. I'm still reading, I started reading Where the Reckoning Comes by LaTanya McQueen. I'm on page 81 out of 283. 237. So doing pretty good. Close to a third of the way done. Math, maybe. I really like it. This was my face drain part of it. Ugh. So you're following Mira. She grew up in this small town. She is Black. Her best friend is white. They had another friend who is also Black. In high school, Mira and Jesse, who's the Black boy that was friends with them, like go to this old abandoned plantation house. Something happens there. Mira and Celine grow apart. And then 10 years later, Celine calls Mira, tracks her down, says, I'm getting married. I want you to come to the wedding. And so Mira comes back to her hometown, which was very segregated. And Celine is getting married at this old plantation, and someone has like bought it and renovated it and basically made it into like an amusement park. So they have like all the staff are Black. They have reenactments of like the women washing the clothes or people planting and picking tobacco and corn and stuff like that. But it's not people, it's Black people, and it looks like slaves. And all the Mira's like the only Black person here that's not a worker. None of the workers have name tags. They're not supposed to talk about their names. And all the white people are like, oh my gosh, look at that. That's so sweet. This is so authentic and fun. And Mira's like, what is going on? So yeah, still a lot of racism in this town. Also, plantation, haunted. Haven't seen any ghosts yet, but I assume going to be seeing ghosts. Yeah, so that was, I mean, like I knew what I was getting into, but I didn't realize it was gonna be that blatantly racist, like show that blatant racism. I should have known, because it's set in the South. And that's a generalization, but anyway. Okay, so a little less than 3.5 hours to go. I have, 2/3 of my book left to go, so I'm gonna get off here for now, and I will check in when I'm done, or when I finish my book, or both if it happens at the same time. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. That's the end of my timer. Starting over. So it is 10:24, many days later. I did not finish this. I'm so close. I'm on page 210 out of 237. Yes, so almost done. Really, really liking it so far. It's another book that's difficult to read because of the subject matter. It has to do with plantations and slaves and ghosts. So heavy subject matter, but I feel like it's written very well. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. I don't have much else to say right now. I'm going to finish this book probably tonight because although it's 10:24, I have 20 pages left, 27. I should be able to do that tonight. I will hop back on in the morning and we'll do a more comprehensive update and talk about everything that I accomplished in this, ended up being 4 days, but reading for 24 hours challenge. So I am gonna go and finish this book and I'll check in with you soon. Bye. Hello. It is actually several days after I finished my 24-hour readathon, but I just hadn't gotten around to coming back and wrapping things up. So I wanted to do a quick wrap up. We started Friday night. We finished Monday evening. But for being a 3-day weekend, I actually had a lot of stuff that I had to get done. I did end up reading 5 books. That's pretty impressive. I read 2 books on my Kindle. Well, 5.5, because I finished Flawless. I finished Flawless by Elsie Silver. That's like a cowboy romance. That one, I liked it better than I thought I would because cowboys aren't really my thing, but I liked it. Then also on my Kindle, I read Men, Makeup, and Murder. Men, Murder, and Makeup. I can't even remember the title, by Shane K. Norton. This is about a drag queen and who is also a writer, but no one knows that he's a writer, and the mayor was murdered, and the writer, everyone thinks it was weird. It was a mystery thriller about drag queens. Slightly unimpressed with that one. Apparently there's 5 in this series, 5 books in this series. I will not be reading any of the other ones. This was a book that I had on my Kindle because it was an Amazon first read like years ago. But I'm glad I read it. I also read Deadlands Hunted by Skye Melky Wegner. This is a middle grade novel about dinosaurs, and there are 4 dinosaurs that have been like exiled from their tribes, and they're actually like on opposing, it's like dinosaur kingdoms, and there's a war happening between them, and so these exiles are on 2 separate sides of the war, and then they find out that everyone's being played by the carnivores, and so they are trying to basically stop the war. This was cute. It had to do with like actual dinosaurs, like our characters were actually dinosaurs, not like humans that were in these kingdoms, so that threw me off a little bit. I did like it. It is a trilogy. The second one is called Deadlands Trapped. I don't know. I gave it to my daughter. I mentioned this to her to see if she might like it. If I see the other 2, I might pick them up. It was a cute middle grade story. Also read The Measure by Nikki Erlich. This was like a sci-fi book. I don't know. I really, really, really liked this one. I cried at the end. I thought it was really powerful talk and analogies to what's going on in the world, especially in America right now, where, you know, there's short stringers and long stringers, and how do we treat people based on the length of their string, which is the length of their life. And I don't know, I thought it had some really important social commentary that I wasn't expecting, and again, cried at the end. So happy that I finally got to this one. And then, even though I had a couple more books left on my TBR, I decided to mood read. I picked up When the Reckoning Comes by LaTanya McQueen. This is basically about, you're following 3 friends. 2 of them are black, 1 of them is white. They had a falling out. 10 years later, the white friend Celine reaches out to Mira, our main protagonist, and says she's getting married, and Celine wants Mira to come back to their town for the wedding. And then we find out that the wedding is taking place on this like renovated plantation. So it's not a plantation anymore, but it used to be. And so someone has bought it and like renovated it, basically turned it into like a theme park. It's very weird. All the workers there are Black. They don't have names, like name tags, because you're not supposed to talk to them and give them your names. And they recreate like basically what the slaves were doing. And then you find out that the plantation is actually haunted. So the white people get what's coming to them. I don't know. I really liked that one. I had almost finished it at the end of my 24 hours. I think I had like 20 pages left. And so I ended up finishing it that night. Really enjoyed that one. Gave it a 4.5. So overall, let's put our books all together again. Overall, again, we read 4.5 books in 24 hours and got most of my TBR for February done. And I just really enjoyed this. I like doing this challenge. Someday I'm going to do it where it doesn't take me 4 days to read 24 hours. I'd like to challenge myself to do this again and try to get it, you know, at least 3 days, if not shorter than that. But we'll see. It was fun. I read some great books. I read some not so great books, but I got through my February TBR, and that's always a good thing. So now I want to know, have you read any of these books? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.